Sometimes the walls listen, and sometimes they answer. I didn't come here for ghosts. I didn't come here for mystery. I just wanted silence. A forgotten town, empty streets, crooked rooftops, an old guest house. At first glance it looked ordinary. Faded paint, crooked windows, a tired facade. But something else was there. Something I couldn't name. As if the house itself was watching me. The innkeeper appeared. Old, pale, faded eyes. His hand trembled as he held out a brass key. If you hear something at night, do not answer. I thought it was a joke, but his face did not smile. Upstairs, a narrow corridor, the smell of old wood, a window facing a gravel yard, and a blank wall, the silence pressed against me. Not noise, silence. A silence that clings to your skin. A silence that forces you to hear what should stay inside. I can't sleep. At first, I thought it was just a new place, but this room refuses to let me rest. The air grows heavy. The silence stretches like a film, and behind that film, someone is breathing. I turn off the light, lie down. Outside, the gravel yard, moonlight glimmers faintly. At first, all is still. Then, a sound. Not loud, a faint rustle. Right behind the wall by my bed, like nails sliding across the inside of the wall. I sit up, listen. The sound stops, but I can still feel it. I switch on the recorder. Minutes pass, then a whisper. A woman's voice, weak, distant, yet close. Look, here. It cuts off mid-breath. I press my ear to the wall, and for a moment, someone presses back, warm, alive. I stumble back, my heart pounding so loud, it must have echoed in their world too. I told myself it was imagination, but the house listened, and it knew I was lying. At night the whispers returned, this time inside my skull. Go down. You know where. I rose from bed without deciding to. My body moved on its own, bare feet on cold boards. A lamp flickered overhead. A strange déjà vu, as though I had walked here before, many times, but always going up, and now down. I tapped on the wall. 3 knocks. The answer came. 3 knocks back. Perfect rhythm. Not echo. I ran my fingers across the plaster and felt it twitch like muscle, a hidden seam. I pressed, the wall slid open. A black passage stretched downward, cold, damp, smelling of rust, and a sound, faint, distant, breathing. You didn't find it. You remembered I stepped inside, into a dream I had already lived. I descended, or fell. The steps felt soft, like flesh. Every step echoed, not mine, someone below. Walked in sync with me. The air stank of damp and iron. The walls pulsed faintly. Alive. A memory that wasn't mine. I had been here before, heard the whispers. And once, I never came back. At the bottom, a small room, empty. But I knew it wasn't. A shadow sat in the corner, waiting. The light revealed nothing, but I felt it. The whisper tore through my head. You didn't descend. You returned. I clutched my skull. The voice was inside, not outside. The passage behind me was gone. Only a black wall. Only me. And the voice. I woke on the floor. The room looked normal. Too normal. The wall intact. No passage. No stairs. I checked the recorder. Playback began. Breath. My sleep. Then, her voice. Close. Too close. You didn't leave. I left. I froze. Fingers numb. I touched the wall. Smooth. Warm. Pulsing. I packed my things. Didn't look back. But as I left, I saw it. A hand brushing the wall from the inside. I left the house behind, told myself it was over, but the walls came with me. Night. I know my apartment, every crack, every stain. But one wall looked different, and it watched me. At 3 a.m. I woke. The whisper was inside my thoughts. We are near. You're not alone. I pressed my hands to my ears. It didn't matter. The words were thoughts. I started answering. First in my mind, then aloud. Yesterday I caught myself asking them what to cook for dinner, and I realized there are many voices. All of them know me. Today, the wall in my hallway pulsed. I felt a heart beating under my palm, but not mine. I stopped marking time. Day or night, no difference. The walls are always here. I think their thoughts. I speak their voices. I see with their eyes. Sometimes I glimpse myself, sitting still, staring at the wall. But that isn't me. It's them. Through me. You are no longer separate. You are us. We are you, I screamed, and the words came out in their voice, not mine. The hand moves by itself. Each letter feels foreign. The wall behind me is breathing, opening, and I know, when I step through, nothing will ever come back.